Now, before we start our music, our blessing of the animals, and you're free to be here the whole time, here's some interesting logistical things. We'd like you to come down the outside and come in. That way, when you can walk away, you can walk all the way back. We'd love you to sit back down and share your animal creature with others. Our animals, we'd like you to share your humans with each other if you wish. We'd love you to stick as long as possible because Ed and friends and the Shavesh Choir and who knows who else are going to be playing. And there will be a moment at the end when we can be appreciative. But if you feel like you have to go or your creature decides they have gotten too bored, feel free. We will not be taking attendance. The other thing I'd like to let you know about, exactly so. I did a little research into the term for bless. It was a very interesting bit of research. I thought it would be useful because Matthew and I supposedly bless all these animals and you every year. I said, well, what does blessing mean? Well, blessing comes from an ancient Celtic word that had to do with blood being sprinkled on a pagan altar. Ick. But it was chosen when they first translated the Bible to translate from the Latin word benedicere or the Greek word eulogein, both of which have the sense of to speak well of, to praise. But those words were used to translate a Hebrew word that comes, brach, which comes from the word to bend the knee. I'm mentioning this because what we do here on this Sunday is when we return our honor, we bend our knees to the creatures with whom we share the earth, or more appropriately, the creatures who allow us to share the earth with them. Albert Schweitzer, for whom this Sunday is named, said he was struggling for a way to figure out how he felt religiously after giving up on the traditional forms of Christianity. And as he was riding down a river in Africa on a boat, he noticed the crocodiles and the birds and felt the buzzing insects and saw the trees and realized all of them were alive. And he felt the sense of religiosity he felt in church years before there in the river, because he felt a reverence for life itself. So what we do here when we bless you and your creatures is that Matthew and I bend our knee to the life we share as creatures and fellow denizens of the planet. I encourage this as a spiritual discipline upon you, that wherever you find life going unnoticed and unappreciated, that you bow a little. As they say in the Hindu, Namaskar. As they say in Islamic countries, Salam Alaikum, peace be upon you. I wish for you to learn to greet your fellow creatures, human and otherwise, perhaps even those rooted in the soil, with a renewed reverence for the sharing of life itself. And so now, if you would like you and your creature to have us bow to you, Matthew and I would love to bow to you, and we'd love you to come along through this way from the outside. Please come and share your creature with us and share music with each other as we go. We were going to switch places this year. That's right, you come over here. And everyone who comes by gets a free Albert Schweitzer quote this year.
Tell me about your dog.
She's a pretty dog.
What's her name?
Jazzy.
Jazzy. You give thanks for Jazzy? Pray that you are blessed.